If you're trying to build a successful Shopify brand, you need to know the difference between strategy and tactics. Strategy should never change. Your strategy is made of three core components: your targeting, your positioning, and your objectives. Your targeting is just as it sounds. What part of the market are you targeting? What is your core audience? Who are you trying to serve? Secondly, you have your positioning. How are you differentiating yourself compared to your competitors? What are they doing that you can't do, but what are you doing that they can't do? Make sure that you are different in the market. And the third one is your objectives. Make sure that your objectives are set externally opposed to internally. What that means is don't set objectives based upon what you would like to happen. Set objectives based upon what the market is telling you can happen. Do market research, talk to your customers, talk to your audience. Look at third-party data such as surveys, reports, data from other competitors in your industry and work out, okay, what can I feasibly achieve? What should I be chasing in the next 3 months, 6 months to a year? Your strategy should not change. What can change is your tactics. Now, your tactics are also made of three core components. That's your product, your price, and your marketing. So your product can change. Let's say, for example, your strategy is based upon building an eco-friendly skincare brand. You may test doing a moisturizer, you may test doing a cleanser, you may test doing some sort of possibly like makeup range. And depending on the reception to that, you can adjust the product or adjust what you're selling. You can also adjust your pricing. Now, there is a difference between price and pricing strategy. So your price is actually what you sell something at, and your pricing strategy is how you frame that price. Both of those can change depending on your market feedback. If you go in at a high price and don't see the demand, you can always reduce your prices. However, if you go in at a too low a price and you realize you're not making profit, it's so much harder to then raise those prices to a profitable position. Make sure that you're going to the market, seeing what similar products or similar areas are being sold at. Talk to your customers again, find out what would they actually be willing to pay for a skincare that actually solves their problems. And lastly is your marketing. Your marketing will always be adapting. You might test on Facebook, you might test on TikTok, you might test on Google. All of these things can change. So your tactics can be adapted based upon your market response, but your strategy should remain the same. Make sure that you have the core, stable parts of your business in terms of your strategy sorted, and then allow for adaptability with your targets. And that's the best way to grow your Shopify store.